Hello, everybody, and hopefully you got over the hump today. I did, and welcome to another edition of Butch On Sports. Simply Butch is here, and as always, yes, as always, thanks for tuning in here. I adjust my volume and all this other good stuff here to give you some of the best sports news you can't get enough of here. Let's start off with the Detroit Tigers. Well, Alex Faldo went through 5 innings on 82 pitches and became a 3-1 victory for the Detroit Tigers over the Pittsburgh Pirates on Wednesday. Faldo, 26 years old. Basically, his last 2 years has been very hectic. First by COVID-19 pandemic, he got caught up with that. Then the second, Tommy John surgery on his right elbow. It taught this Tiger rookie that he got to get it together, but be patient while he's doing it. And indeed, he was off and being very patient. Been one of the best pitchers the Tigers have, besides Scubo there, who's been very consistent and giving them some good innings there. The Tigers will be off on Thursday, and then they'll have a 10-game homestand beginning on Friday when Toronto visit for a 3-game series. Jonathan Scope and also Austin Meadows had 2 hits apiece for Detroit. Daz Cameron, he drove in 2 runs. The first with an RBI triple, the second with a double in the 9th inning to give a little bit of insurance for the Detroit Tigers as they won out of their last 4 games, last 4 series, I should say. They have won 3 of them. Nothing like gaining ground and then winning series take stock too. They all stack up. And the Tigers, this is what they got to do if they want to get the respect of the public Detroit Tiger Nation at large. Well, the Angels have relieved Joe Madden of his duties as the Angels manager. That was yesterday. Statement read by many with very much so disagreement with the particular move the Angels made in the middle of the season. Excuse me. Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout, they got off and team got off to a 27-17 start. The best 44 games since 2015. However, since then they lost 12 straight games in a row for 8.5 games back of the Houston Astros in the American League West. Angels felt it is time for Joe to go. Joe's been there for 3 seasons. This season seemed like with injuries piling up, and I mean the first season, Ohtani was injured a whole heck of a lot. Second season, Trout was gone for the season. Now he got them all back, and they set off great, and now they're in the hole. Phil Nevin will be taking over for the Angels right now on an interim basis as the manager of the Angels. We talked about the Red Wings lately here, and I've been doing my research left and right, keeping my big mouth shut here because I don't want to give any information that basically don't even make a doggone bit of sense. I did mention on the Game Sports Show on Monday evening that Steve Eisman's going to pull out something that's going to get everybody's attention, and then he has to back it up with play that can't be forgotten. And again, a change was needed with coaching and coaching staff for the Red Wings. But check this out. I listened to, and also, Sears Radio had a little special on. So I listened to some of the crap they have. Well, BetOnline had Sergei Fedorov at 7-2 odds on Wednesday, ahead of all the coaches and veterans, Peter DeBoer, Bruce Cassidy, Barry Trotz, and others, as the next Red Wing coach. Now, Since he hung up his skates in 2012, Fedorov has served for 5 seasons as the general manager of the CSKA Moscow, transitioned to coaching to the KHL, which is the big league in Russia, last season. He also was an assistant coach with Russia at the 2022 Winter Olympics. Fedorov is one of the old-time Red Wings greats, and also he would have been there longer if it wasn't for him as a free agent in 2003, ended up going to the Anaheim Ducks. I don't know if they didn't want to give him the money or what, but again, that kept his 91 from being hung up in the rafters at Little Caesars Arena. Well, we'll see. Somebody knows something. And again, this ain't my guess. This is what I read as a betting source, which I don't bet. But again, somebody got knowledge of something, so we'll stay on top of it. I really will. Tiger Woods will not be playing in next week's U.S. Open at the Country Club in Brookline, Massachusetts. Tiger Woods looked a mess when he was in that last golf tournament that he was in. And I mean, after 2 days, he was banged up. Physically, mentally, and otherwise. And I give him credit where credit due to go maybe that third day. But let's be honest, boys and girls. If Tiger Woods was honest with himself, he wouldn't have been out there on that third day. It took him a whole heck of a lot to make the cut. But again, he ended up dropping out that Saturday evening after his round of golf. So it's safe to say he wasn't ready on Saturday, but he gave it a try. And right now, he's going to take some time off, and some extensive time off, to get himself together. He said he affirmed that he planned on playing in 2 European events next month. That's the Open Championship, also in St. Andrews. And again, he's still recovering from injuries, suffered from the single car rollover in February 2021. Very nearly cost him his right leg or even his life. He spent a whole heck of a lot of time rehabilitating and strengthening himself, and the expectations to return to play in the majors and other things right now does not ring in the balance. He has nothing to prove. Only thing he has to prove right now is to get himself together. May not be 100%, but 99.9, so he don't mess himself up any further. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, starting tomorrow on June the 9th, you can get tickets for the WWE SmackDown Live. SmackDown Live, boys and girls, on August the 26th. Yes, indeed. Little Caesars Arena. SmackDown will be back in the rafters of Little Caesars Arena. Been a while since they've been there. I will remind you also, on the 22nd or the 29th, I'm going to get that cleared on up by Sunday. AEW will be here at Little Caesars Arena. Big matches are scheduled on national television, which is going to be live. And also, by the way, they do their Friday night show on TNT, Rampage, or whatever it may be, also that same night. So you're going to get a lot of wrestling either on the 22nd or the 29th on that Wednesday there, okay? I'm going to get it to you straight and to the nail on Sunday. I'll have that information standard indeed here for you. Detroit Lions have minicamp right now. This is the second day of their minicamp. They got nothing really to speak of. I'm talking about Dan Campbell. They say they practice well. He's coming out the weekend in some good situations on both sides on offense and defense. They did some things that were really good and pertaining to the minicamp. And right now, Campbell, to be honest with you, boys and girls, he's evaluating the players and the coaches big time because he don't want to disappoint the person who pays him his salary. And that's Miss Ford. I'm just telling you. And just so you know it, boys and girls, I thought everyone should know this today. The E&J and Gallows Winery announced they are the official wine sponsors for the National Football League. Yesterday, the National Football League and E&J and Gallo Wineries announced that Gallo will be the official wine sponsors for the NFL. Take your hats on off here and hit your liquor stores, boy. They sponsor it. The NFL sponsors Gallo Wine and E&J if you drink it. Now I'm going to get to the part that basically I promised on Sunday and again Monday when I was on the Game Sports Show that I haven't spent no time with the championships going on right now, which is baseball, softball, and some other sports upcoming. I'm going to name them in a few. But let's get to some congratulations and especially to this young lady setting the record. Kayla Jackson, a renaissance. She's already established herself as the best sprinter in the state of Michigan. And she's going to colleges and some good ones, too. I have not got that information. I did request that from Renaissance there. But she'll be soon giving that there, I'm quite sure. But she gave her all and won 4 matches. 4 matches. 4 titles in that Division I, which is 200 meters, 100 meters. I'm quite sure a couple of the relay races. She did it all, but Renaissance, they get their first Division I title. Give you the Division I title winner for the women or the girls. Detroit Renaissance in first, Oak Park in second, Ann Arbor Huron third, Holland West Ottawa fourth, Ann Arbor Pioneers fifth, Rockwood sixth, Traverse City Central seventh, and Allen Park eighth. The boys in the finals, okay? Division I. I'll give them to you straight to the barrel here. Detroit UAD Jesuits was first. Farmington was second. East Kenwood was third. Division II, Berrien Springs first. FHE Ada, Forest Hills East second. Whitehall is third. Division III is Catholic, let's say Lansing Catholic. Saugatuck was second. Benzine Central, third. That's Division III. Division IV, and this also in the Lower Peninsula, boys and girls, is Kalamazoo Hackett, first. Carson City Crystal, second. And Wyoming Potter's House, third. In the Upper Peninsula, Marquette was first. Kingsford was second. And Houghton was third. In Division II in the Upper Peninsula, for the boys, Ipanema was first, Iron Mountain second, and St. Agnes third. Division III in the track, Pickford was first, Musing second, Dollar Bay third. Congratulations to them. In the Lower Peninsula for the girls final, we already gave you the Division I for the girls there. Division II for the Lower Peninsula girls is East Grand Rapids first, Grand Rapids Christian second, Zeeland East third. Division III for the girls, Hart is first, Pewamo Westphalis second, Amstead third. Division IV, Muskegon Western Michigan Christian first, Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart second, Frankfort third. In the Upper Peninsula girls, Negaunee is first, Marquette second, Sault Ste. Marie third. That's Division 1. Division 2 with the girls, Bark River Harris first, West Iron Country second, Impanini, I guess, or I'll try my best on that there, was third. That's Division 2, by the way. Division 3 for the girls is Ontagon area first, Stevenson second, Musling third. Very good. Uh, Now, we got some tournament finals to cover there. Congratulations to the girl final winners in tennis in the Lower Peninsula and also golf for the Upper Peninsula. Those finals have been complete. Girls and boys lacrosse this weekend on June the 11th. We'll have them on Sunday. And any other information that I can gather for the tennis and some of the other stuff that's going on right now that I did not have for you completely. And I know I missed something. I know I did. But I'll make it up. Okay, for that saying, now I am getting hoarse. And I'm going to get off this doggone walkie-talkie here and let you know that Butch On Sports is always a presentation of Oh My Darling Productions. Check Butch On Sports on Facebook, always on Facebook. And again, at the home base as Podomatic.com. Just type in SIMPLYBUTCHTOO.Podomatic.com. Also, the GameSportsShow.Podbean.com, where you can get also Butch On Sports, and the smorgasbord of all the other shows that the Game Sports Show have on podcast versions. And there's a whole heck of a lot of them there. Okay? And also, don't forget to listen to our show. We're back on Mondays, boys and girls, the Game Sports Show with host Scott Nason, Dave McKay, and yes, yours truly, Simply Butch, on Mondays from 6 to 8 o'clock on News Talk 1400, Sault Ste. Marie. Okay? All righty now. Hey, I will have a very good weekend. Hopefully you guys have a very good weekend. All you kids out there, school is almost over. Time to get ready for the summer. Everybody stay safe, okay? And check you out later.